Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you again. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If you're new, welcome. This is a different awkward angle and not the best lighting in the world because obviously from the title of the video, you have to be able to see what I'm doing. And I don't really have that. I don't have counter space in my kitchen, so I figured I'd just try to do it from my desk. Just a little update, if you watched my last video, I finally put my little lavender plant in its thing so that it can grow. It is quite moist today, and I have him up in the window in bright light, ready to go. I am finally going to repot Pedro today. Come here, sir. I think it's time. He's been sitting in his plastic nursery pot for the entire time I've had him, and despite being a slow growing plant, I really think it's just time to put him in a new pot so that he can actually start getting a little bit bigger. I think I might have overwatered it because I don't know where JJ put the... Like, he bought a watering gauge for his plants that he bought for our bedroom. And I don't know when the last time the people in the greenhouse watered him. So that's what I'm going to be doing today is oh, look, his little roots. Repotting Pedro. Okay, I'm back. My hair is up. I have my soil. And I'm going to be using my bare hands because when I went to Daiso the other day, I forgot to grab little, what's the word? Plant shovels. Because I have quite long, don't make fun of me, my nails are grown out. I have quite long nails at this point. And I didn't want to get a ton of dirt under them because I'm really anal about that. But we're gonna deal with it today. So I've never actually repotted a plant because, like I said, I am very bad with plants. So this is kind of nerve-wracking. This is kind of nerve-wracking for me. English be hard. And I'm just gonna do it on the just on my desk because I don't care. JJ actually spilled an entire smoothie all over the floor just over there this morning, so I think it's a good day to get down and dirty. I get really forgetful when it comes to like watering plants and stuff like that, and I think that's been my biggest issue with trying to have plants previously. So let's get right to it. Oh my god, I want you to see what I'm doing. I can't believe that, like, I've finally hit this point in my life where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm old enough to, like, get into plants because I don't have kids yet. Only to realize, like, 5 minutes ago that I'm gonna have to eventually move back to the States because my husband doesn't really want to stay in Korea, like, long-term wise. And then I'm gonna have to give these bad boys up. Probably, because I don't know how you ship plants across country lines because, like, diseases and shit like that. Oh, damn. Okay, boy, listen to me. He is thick. I'm just kind of trying to loosen up the dirt around everything so that I can just pull it all out in one go. Because I'm assuming... at least this big in this pot, his roots are... Yeah, there we go. Ah! Man, I just flung dirt everywhere. Look at him. You're doing so well, Pedro. This is so messy. I'm gonna have to run my robo vacuum after this. And really clean my desk. Jesus Christ. No, I don't want to divide you. I just want you to There you go. Yay. Yeah. I've always wanted to get good with plants because my mother, if you're watching this, I'm very jealous, has the biggest pothos I've ever seen in my life. But she just works so much. She hasn't been able, last time I was over there, she works so much she hasn't been able to take care of them like she used to. But I don't know what it is about moms and just being good at everything, but this woman has a really green thumb. So I've been watching a lot of different like plant YouTubers to try and get better. Maybe I should just like pull it out with my hands and shove it in there. But different like plant YouTubers to really try and understand what I'm doing. And then I also found this website that is like the biggest encyclopedia I've ever seen for like houseplant and houseplant care and stuff like that. I have an idea. Jajan, I know you don't really watch my videos all the time, but if you see this, I'll clean the spoon afterwards, I promise. Yes. Because like I said, I forgot the damn gardening tools that I wanted for my little indoor plants, and I need to put soil in here without getting it all over my damn apartment. And now that I'm putting him in a new pot, he has a chance to grow bigger. I just dumped half a spoonful all over my... I'm gonna have to bleep so many words out of this video. I didn't realize how much YouTube really doesn't want you cussing your brains out, and I have the mouth of a sailor. Like that one SpongeBob episode where they all make dolphin noises. That's just me in my daily life. Speaking of Pedro, I don't know if any of the rest of you guys are Star Wars fans, but the new Mando season is like actually so good. And I am finally using my brain, not really, my cousins and I have been talking about kind of what's been happening and stuff, and I'm excited and I'm not excited because I am team Grogu should not have been a Mandalorian, but yeah, I really like the new Mandalorian season that's out, and apparently there are 3 new Star Wars movies and an entire show dedicated to Ahsoka, and I'm so excited. Ahsoka is like one of, if not my favorite, like Star Wars character ever. Sorry, not Sarly. See? I don't know. I just can't talk today, and that's perfectly fine. But here we have Pedro in his new pot, completely potted. I'm gonna clean this up and then I'll be back to show him. I'll probably keep this nursery pot just for if/when the lavender gets a little bit bigger. He can actually have like a good pot. It's everywhere on the floor. Who needs Robo Boy when you forgot you have a handheld vacuum? Oh, that smells like... I love this thing. Now that we're done, we'll switch back to desk camera. Now that I'm at my at least slightly normal angle, I'll show you guys. I think I did not bad. The soil is still a little bit high on, I think, some of his leaves, but don't touch the dirt. You just cleaned yourself. That's okay, because I think he looks really, really good now. Not that you didn't look beautiful before. Yeah, that's Pedro. We will put him back where he belongs in the bright light. I haven't shown all of my plants in my videos before, so I'll just kind of go ahead and do a run through of that in case anybody gives a crap. Obviously, I just showed you my lavender. This is my itty bitty succulent. And every time I tip him over, the little rocks fall out because he is so itty bitty that he doesn't even have a drainage hole. Made in China. His name is Grogu because he is so small and lovable. And then I am currently propagating this piece of bamboo, and it's not really going very well for me. Bamboo is very out of my range of comprehension, really. I don't think it's doing bad. The only problem I think I'm having is this leaf right here, and even then I'm not exactly sure. I know they're also like slow growing as hell. So then we have my ivy, who keeps growing lots of, like, she's got lots and lots of new growth. There's a dead leaf, but I've got so many new growths on this, it's insane. I literally thought this entire stalk was dead, but we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 or more, 11. There's even this one down here in the water that's still growing. I have so much new growth. I'm so excited for this to like actually start sending out roots so I can repot it and start getting a really nice ivy again, because I really did her dirty not knowing how to take care of her at first. But yeah, then I will have to go grab them from the bedroom because we have 2 more plants in our bedroom that are currently under a grow light because our bedroom gets really humid and the air quality is just like not great. Like when we put our like air purifier, because the air quality in Korea sometimes is just not great in the bedroom. She was putting in work, and now the plants that we have in there are putting in the work, and it's quite nice. So these are the other 2 plants that we have, which are currently residing in the bedroom. This is our parlor palm. You can read my handwriting backwards. I named him Silas, after Silas from Sorcery of Thorns. We bought these off of Coupang, which is, if you don't know what Coupang is, it's essentially Korean Amazon, because Amazon does not run in this country. And she's doing really well so far. I know a lot of, like, especially with, we'll just move to the next one. This is Lois the Peace Lily. I thought Lois was a nice name for a very melodramatic plant. The Peace Lily really likes light, but not like extreme bright light because it will burn the leaves. But she's doing really well under the grow light so far. I think we've had her for like maybe a week or 2. But the parlor palm like actually has so much growth up in this. He's doing quite nice. I'm very proud of myself because plants just have not been my forte, and I think so far I'm doing really good. I'm trying not to have like the world's biggest collection, obviously, because eventually I have to skedaddle from the country and I don't know how to take plants with you or pack them properly. Obviously I would like to keep the other 2 plants like in like actual sunlight, but our bedroom, ow, thank you, Grogu's rock. Our bedroom doesn't have a window that even remotely faces the sun, and we tend to keep it quite dark in there because that's where we sleep, and a lot of light pollution comes in at night. We keep them under the grow light, so I'm just kind of doing experimentation with how much they need, and obviously like I will move them in here or towards the kitchen like with other light if they actually need it. But I'll run it to the next part of the video. Hi guys, finally getting back to filming a few days later. I really apologize if you can hear what's going on in the background, but I will try to do as much noise canceling as possible. There's constantly construction going on around where I live, but I want to get into just a few things before I talk about what I really wanted to talk about for the end of the video. I really meant to film a lot more today than what I think I'm going to be able to get to. So let's just get to it, I guess. Since it's actually been so long since I filmed, I wanted to do another plant update because my ivy, you know what? I feel like this is actually just getting more in the way than it is being used for aesthetics. My ivy is finally rooting really, really nicely, and so much more than honestly it needs to. I'm gonna have to cut off a lot of leaves when I actually go to root her, like put her back in a pot, because there's just so much going on. All the tiny details. It's really nice. I'm super proud of myself for this one because she was dying. And then if you had watched one of my previous videos, you'll know that I bought a lavender plant, and I saw one sprout a long time ago. It's actually starting to sprout. It's coming out the side. I know that there's another one in there that is trying to come up, but it's very, very, very tiny. It hasn't started yet. So obviously you can tell there's not a lot of sun out today. So that's kind of depressing, but that's okay. I kind of wanted to give a book update because I've been reading a lot this year. One of my goals was to read 15 books this year, and I am already more than halfway done with that. I have 9 books done so far. I think at the end of the month I'm gonna do a little recap of what I've read, like every month, and start doing stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited about that. What I'm reading right now, I actually got the next 3 in the series just yesterday. Hopefully by the end of the month I'll be done with The Cursed Prince. I'm pretty much all the way, like halfway through it. I'm over halfway through it. But I ordered the next 2 in the series for really, really, really cheap, so that's, love it. I'm having a really good time. But the other day I finished Graceling, and I know there are other books in the Graceling series that I should read after that one, but I started this one because I already had the first book in hand, and it's kind of hard to find English books here in Korea, so I thought I might as well just read something that I already had until I can figure out where to find the other Graceling books. As another little update, like for one of the other videos I brought up like my bridesmaid boxes, and some of the stuff has already come in. I ordered bookmarks from the Cottage Fairy. I've spoken about her in my other, like my past video. I think the Slow Living video that I had was where I brought her up. She does amazing watercolor pieces, and I bought 3 bookmarks from her, and it came with the cutest stuff. So first of all, I'm not going to show the bookmark that I got for my friend for her bridesmaid box because I don't want her to see it yet. But I got this one for myself, and I gave another one to JJ already. So this is the bookmark I got for myself. Her watercolor pieces usually include stuff from nature or like pixies and fairies, and it's all just really, really cute. I think the back is my favorite. Dandelion seeds are fairy kisses in disguise, and it kind of goes well with the Cruel Prince, considering it's all about fae people. But some of the other things that I got with the package were this Anne of Green Gables quote. It's honestly really, really cute because, as you guys saw in part of the montage earlier, I actually got this adorable version of Anne of Green Gables from Arkin Book here in Korea, and it's just, oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't zoom out too far because I have a really bad ADHD desk right now, but this is the other thing that came with it. I got a free sticker and obviously the other 2 bookmarks. It's just so beautiful. I'm so happy with everything that I received, and it only cost me $8 US to ship to Korea, like $8 altogether for everything. I think I also wanted to kind of address what's been going on in the Nintendo community. Obviously, we all know Nintendo has a problem with deleting everybody's videos because of like mods and all kinds of other crap. And it sucks. It sucks really bad, especially as somebody who eventually wants to stream the new Tears of the Kingdom video. I would love to have an open conversation in the comments if you guys have any thoughts or whatever about it, because it honestly just really makes me sad, especially seeing Point Crow, Eric's video. I love Point Crow. I grew up playing Zelda, mostly Ocarina of Time, because Majora's Mask absolutely made me furious. But I've played and beat most Zelda games, and I kind of fell into a slump even after I bought Breath of the Wild, until I found Point Crow on the internet and his hilarious videos. And it really just makes me sad to see this content gone for him because of Nintendo's qualms, etc. Whatever you want to call it. It just really makes me sad. Because I love what Nintendo makes and what Nintendo does, and sometimes they also make me really angry. Yeah, totally open for conversation in the comments if you guys kind of want to talk about that and get whatever off your chest, because I do realize that, I mean, it's already been going on for years now, and days now, since everybody's stuff has been taken down. I have said that I do want to start live streaming, and I have tested OBS with like my YouTube live, and it works. The only problem is I don't have the world's best computer, and it runs quite slowly, even on games that don't require much power. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that, besides having to get different computer parts to make live streaming smoother, because I really do want to stream for you guys, especially by the time Tears of the Kingdom comes out, but I just want to be a safe space for all you guys. So it kind of leads me to my next thing. My brain's kind of all over the place today, not really knowing what to say or talk about. So obviously, I live in South Korea. The circumstances of me living here completely aside, obviously I have listened to K-pop, as most people who live in South Korea, either on purpose or without their own consent, have listened to K-pop literally all the time. But I've been listening since like 2016, 2017, and I absolutely fell in love with this band when they first debuted, back when I started listening to K-pop. And oh my god, it's the first thing I had to hear when I woke up this morning. I know not everybody can be attached to like their favorite bands or like celebrities in the same ways that other people can. Obviously, like parasocial relationships are definitely a thing and very rampant within like K-pop. It's how you keep fandoms going. Whatever you want to say about it, I don't care. But I started listening to this group maybe 3 months after they debuted, and I've kind of seen them like as my sons, even though most of them are like my age or older. And I've just kind of gotten to watch them grow up. This is so hard. Shit. Moonbin from Astro was found in his apartment, passed away last night. He was my age, 25. And I know, like, every time this happens, they're like, oh, they were the last person I would have expected it to happen to. And obviously in this country, there's a problem with mental health resources. And as of this moment, we don't actually know whether it was on purpose or if it was a freak accident. Honestly, I'm not even sure I want to know at this point, but it sucks. And so today's been kind of hard and settling into the reality of my own mortality and my own experiences with stuff like this personally. It's really heavy and hard today. So I didn't know if I felt comfortable making any content other than what I can give you guys right now. I really don't want to keep crying on camera because I feel like that's a trend at this point. But just, yeah, that's just kind of what's been going on with me today. I don't really want to talk about it any more other than that, that's why the video is probably not up to quality like I usually have it. But I think that's all I've got in me for today. So thank you so much for watching. If you've never been here, I'm sorry that this was the first video that you had to watch of me. I promise my other ones are a lot better and a lot more fun. Much more content is going to come soon. I can't wait to push it all out there for you guys. I'm so beyond happy that I'm at like 300 and something subscribers at this point, and I have almost 19,000 views on my Tears of the Kingdom video. It's just freaking mad to me that many people have watched my video and actually think that I'm funny. So thank you very much. I promise to be more put together in the future. Please hit the subscribe button if you have not already done so. It really helps my channel grow and it helps me grow as a person. And to hit my yearly goal of monetization. My brain is soup at this point. My yearly goal of monetization. Like one of my goals this year is to hit monetization. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.